going on, everybody? Welcome to Spotlight 814. I am your host, Ryan Dolly, and I'm in the studio with the one and only Brenna Thumler.
That's me. Hi, everybody.
That's you.
Welcome back.
Yeah. And we have two very special guests this week from the Canterbury Feast at the Station Dinner Theater. I'm going to start with AJ Holman. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good.
Good.
Can't
I'm
complain.
gonna have you pull that mic right up on you.
Oh, right up on me like this?
Yeah, that's good. That's
okay.
good. All right. And we have the lovely Molly Parks.
Hi. I'm here.
Hi. You are here. I am so excited for this. This is going to be so much fun. So how's the show going? You guys have been open for what, 3 weeks now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 3 weeks.
Yep.
Haven't messed up too much.
Not too much, no.
Not too much, yeah.
Yeah, but it's been going great. I mean, the audiences have been wonderful. We have some people who have been to Canterbury a million times and love to see it, and some people who are new, never seen it before. So it's very fun.
That's cool. This is your first time in it?
Yes.
First time in it, seeing it, experiencing it. Yeah.
Everything.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
And there's some people involved who have been with it pretty much since the beginning, right?
Yes.
For like 87 years.
Yeah, basically.
Well, it's like 40, 43?
42.
42.
42nd annual. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's so
Most
awesome.
of the cast is actually like veterans. They've been in it the whole 9 yards, and we have 5 new people in the first cast.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, 5.
Now, is this the first time either of you have been in dinner theater?
Kind of. I did Tony and Tina's at with Patty Corella Productions, and it was, we didn't serve the food, but they ate. But this is the first time I've had the experience like actually serving the food to the audience and also performing a show.
Is that stressful?
A little bit.
Yep.
It was at first, but I think we got the hang of it now, especially.
Kinda. I'm still spilling chicken juice on people.
Yeah, they don't
do
care
people
though.
get mad if the food's like a little burned or something, or if it's cold, or like do they
It
yell
depends. I feel like because the age that people like come here are, normally like older people.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like
Yeah.
sometimes they can get a little bit picky, but most of the time they're just here for the ride. They don't
Yeah,
really
yeah.
care what happens.
you? That's good. That's good. At least
They
you
know
don't
what
have
to
to deal.
expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least you don't have to deal with the crappy customers of serving in a restaurant.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
But I read that you don't get utensils. So like
No.
bar is low.
Very fun.
It's in the basement.
No food or no silverware or nothing like that. People actually will bring silverware sometimes too,
Yes.
and we have to yell at them
I was
and
gonna
call them
say.
a witch.
I love that. I was
Do you
gonna say
burn
we
them
should
at the
do that.
stake?
We threaten it. We really do threaten
Yeah.
it.
I just want to come out with a spray bottle, just like, let's see if you can.
Start spraying people. Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the story of the show.
So, it's a long one.
Let's pull this up.
42 years. So, all the way back in 1981,
Yeah.
a Mercyhurst College professor named Igor Stolsky
Okay.
had been researching medieval shows, and he just wanted to bring it to the Erie area. And there were a group of performers, some of them had like just graduated, that had just been together, and Igor was like, do you guys want to do this show? And they were like, yeah, we're going to do this show. It sounds like fun. And they performed their first Canterbury Feast, July 31st of 1981. It was crazy.
I was not even born yet.
I was not
wild.
even near thought of yet.
That's wild because I'm old. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then
Oh, thanks, AJ. Oh, yep, you're old.
I just agree.
disagree with everything. And then Canterbury stayed at Mercyhurst for lots of years. And then in 1990, Paul Urbanowitz, who owns the station now, he decided that he wanted to bring it to the Riverside Inn and have a second location for the show. And they did it there. It was running really good there. And then you can take over too.
Oh, okay,
You
cool.
can say
Yeah,
things as well.
yeah, I'll talk.
Yeah.
Wait, where were you?
I was right here.
You were right here. Okay, yeah, it was at Mercyhurst, and then he took it to the Riverside. And can I cuss?
I mean, we can edit some.
Okay,
out.
cool. Okay, cool.
I can do a little. I can do a little bleep in there.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna cuss.
I mean, there was a little cussing in the episode with your brother. Like, I just felt like it was necessary. Like, I couldn't bleep all of it
It
out.
was a little,
Yeah.
They
a
were
little
much
more of a
more
chaotic
serious.
episode. Yeah,
It was-
well, yeah, and also
Yeah.
serious as well.
But it was at Riverside, and then it burned down.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But now it's sat at home, and it's been there for how many years now at the station?
Since
Well, they-
2003.
Yes.
Hey.
Look at you with the
dates.
notes.
You got it. Yeah, and then because back in 1977, Igor and his wife eventually they asked Paul and his wife Regine to take it over, and they were absolutely thrilled, and they've been doing a great job running it ever since.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep something running for 42 years.
It
And
is.
it's like you still have shows selling out to this day. I can only commend them.
I'm trying to keep my life going for 42 years. It's,
Yeah.
That's hard enough. So, like, what's the music like? Are you guys taking like musical theater songs that are already existing and throwing them in the story, or like how does that work?
It's a little bit of, I mean, we don't. Sometimes they take songs, but for this in particular, they've kind of had songs that they've done for all of these years. Like our closing song has always been "When That I Was" and a Little Tiny Boy.
There
It's
you
a very interesting song, but it's based off of Shakespeare's Twelfth Night, I believe.
Okay.
It's some Shakespeare-y.
Yeah, but they've been singing that as the closing song for 42 years, and our opening song is written. Most of the songs are actually written by Regine. She
Oh.
writes a lot of like for Canterbury, like
Yeah.
all of the songs. But for the show that's within the show, we kind of took it from like Robin Hood movies and stuff like that. We just kind of threw it all together.
Nice.
We made a show out of it.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So is the story the same? Like, has it been the same for the 42 years it's been running, or does it change every year?
It's different every single year. So they do like the same vibe for like the wenches and knaves and all that stuff in like the beginning, when we're serving and all that stuff. But the show that they do is different every single time.
This is giving me such Church of the Rock vibes.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Do you know of Church of the Rock?
I don't know what
No.
that is.
Oh my
Brenna,
gosh!
take it away.
Okay.
Take it
So
away.
There's this church in Canada, right?
Yeah.
And every year they put on like this Easter play, and it's kind of telling a religious story but using modern music or a modern show or some kind. Like there was Beauty and the Beaster. Was
was
most
last
recent.
year.
It was like a take on Beauty and the Beast. There's been a version of like Toy Story, of Star Trek, some Marvel movies.
Oh
like
my God.
so every year they do something different. And they use modern music, and it's a hot mess.
And
my
it's,
God.
And it's always like the story of Easter. You
Yeah.
know? And it's so funny.
Not that yours is a hot mess. I'm not saying that at all. But
I mean, we are messy.
A little bit.
At Easter time, we are going to do an episode. I think we're going to do a live watch party episode of one of the new one. So
That is a great idea.
and we're going to talk about the history of that a little bit because it's wild.
I want to see it live. I want to go to Canada
I know.
and watch it.
Should we do it? Should we just take our just go? Should we just do it this year?
Podcast on the go.
Just do
Yes.
it. Just do it.
I feel like Easter is not going to get. It's not going to be complete unless we see this live.
No. Maybe we should come. Can we come with you guys?
Yeah,
Go
road trip.
see it?
Yeah, road trip. I'll get my passport.
I want to go
Yeah.
too.
But speaking of excursions, so I don't know if you guys know this. There's this group from Buffalo, Niagara. It's called, what is it called? Something like, Scenic Excursions. And they go different places, like bus rides from Buffalo, and they're coming to see you guys.
There
Oh.
are so many buses.
Really?
that come to see the
Yes.
show. It's crazy.
That's great.
Yeah, there was I think like 2 weekends in a row we had people from Buffalo, and they came on Sunday, so they all wore their Buffalo Bills jerseys and they
Nice.
just
Yes.
filled the theater. Yeah. But it's crazy that people come from
Yeah.
all over the place. I had somebody at my table come from Virginia. Like, people have heard about this and they love it. It's just crazy.
Well, yeah, this is the longest running medieval dinner theater in the U.S.
Yep.
Yes.
So that's a pretty big deal.
And we're here. We're a part of it. It's so cool. It's so cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's got to be nice to be part of a production in Erie where you make a little money, right?
Yes.
It's great.
Oh,
For
you
sure.
you make like tips or something?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
wow.
We certainly do. That was, and I hate to say it, but that was like initially what drew me in.
It's a
because
selling point, yeah.
No
It
other
is.
place in Erie you could get paid to do theater.
Right.
And then once we walked in, I was like, I love this place. I love the people that we're working with too. It's just wonderful.
That's awesome. So, can you tell us about the casts? Because there's 2 casts.
Yes.
Yes, there are.
So, go for it. Let us know who's in it. And
So, in cast 1, there's me, Molly, our friend Sarah Warren Seiss.
Nicole Schneelock, or Nikki.
There you go. I don't know how to say her last
Nikki.
name. Devin and Chris Hinchman.
Yep. Chad Santos. I can't remember Monica's last name for some reason.
I can't either.
Monica.
Something.
God, I haven't seen Chad in ages.
Chad is a hoot and a holler.
It's been like 25 years since I've seen Chad.
He's
He
such
really
a fun
is.
little man.
And how long does cast 1 go?
October 22nd is our last show.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so 2 more weekends to see cast 1, which is me, well, all of us, yeah, who we just named.
Oh, and Mike.
Mike Nazca.
Nazca.
Mike Nazca.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
okay.
he was
Nazca.
actually a part of the original,
Yeah.
like Canterbury Feast as well. So
Yes.
he's been here forever.
He's a lifer.
Yep.
And who do you 2 play? What are your characters? Just
So-
like a general wench?
So
General Witch.
it's really cool because we played
General
2
Witch.
different roles. So I'm Wench Bellatrix after Harry Potter. I had to do it.
Oh, you got to name yourself?
Yes.
Yes.
And what's really cool is that nobody else can use that name in the entire existence of Canterbury.
What?
Yeah. So I'm Wench Bellatrix for Canterbury Feast,
Yeah.
and nobody else can be Wench Bellatrix.
That is so cool.
And
then-
I'm Nave Caliban.
Yep.
Nave Caliban.
I just like the name.
Fair.
Yeah. And then we also play for like the Robin Hood storyline. I play Maid Marian, and then
And I'm a Chew.
like
Robin's like
sidekick.
best-
Bless you.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Literally, that's a big punchline in the show.
Oh, I know. I know Robin Hood Men in Tights very well.
Starts it off just like that.
Yep, for sure.
Dave Chappelle, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I have
Right
my,
here.
I have my one little gold earring in.
Yeah.
Have you seen Robin Hood Men in Tights?
I have not.
Oh my God,
No.
you are missing out.
It is.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh, you are missing out too.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Where do you watch it?
You can
I
watch
think it's
it.
on Prime.
Is it? Yeah,
think
yeah,
so.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
It's
so good.
a very chaotic movie,
It's
but
so
it's
funny.
Yeah.
also a very chaotic show. So
It is. It is.
yeah.
I feel like my only exposure to the Robin Hood-esque stories are, it was called Princess of Thieves with Keira Knightley. Did you ever see that?
I think I did. That rings a bell.
I
That rings a bell.
loved that movie. growing up. It was like female Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Oh,
yep.
wait.
So
yep.
good.
That
Yep.
sounds intriguing.
That's iconic. I love that.
I'm like Keira Knightley, come on.
yes.
yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God. Melting.
Yes.
Literally melting.
I wrote a production of Robin Hood for my students in Hong Kong for the drama festival.
Oh my gosh, that's
And-
so fun.
Oh, you're a traveled man.
I'm a well-traveled man.
Okay.
But my students learned a little bit about bullying from Robin Hood. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
take the king down. Take the
I
prince
had to
down.
take a couple of things from Robin Hood Men in Tights just because it's so iconic.
Yes, it really is.
yeah.
I had my students learn the dance to Men in Tights.
Men in Tights is my favorite song in the whole show. My favorite one.
Oh yeah, we do all that.
You did that too? Awesome.
Oh,
Awesome.
Yep.
The kick line. Oh,
And
Yeah,
everything.
do you guys do the flip in the kick line?
no.
Okay.
I don't know if we're that skilled.
Like I can do stuff, but I can't do that stuff.
There's a lot of splits though. AJ can do splits.
I can't do
I
it.
can't even do splits, which is crazy.
All right.
Pulled some muscles, so I can't do them right now. But I'm a flexible boy.
There you go, man. There you go. So, is there anything else in that like script that Paul gave you that you wanna share?
There's some fun facts, I guess.
Okay.
So there's one where, do you know like Bob Borgia? He runs Keller's.
Yeah.
Canterbury was his first magic show. He was a part of the first like original cast of Canterbury, which is really cool.
I met Bobby in an airport, and we were both on our way to gigs in Miami. Well, we were both going different ways. I was going to Miami for a rehearsal for Carnival Cruise Line, and he was actually flying to get on a ship to help out with one of their shows.
Oh my gosh!
So like that's how I met Bobby. He's like, the security guard came over to me in the airport, and he's like, "Hey, you're going to work for Carnival, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "This guy does all the magic for Carnival." And I was like, "What?" And we're in the Erie airport.
That's crazy! Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Yes.
And then there's the.
Oh, we got a clock.
Say what?
There's a Canterbury clock.
Okay.
Yeah, so they, through one of the productions, they raised up enough money. Was it like 20,000?
I think it was 20. Yeah, 20,000.
Yeah, and at Mercyhurst, and
The center of Garvey Park.
at the center of Garvey Park, they bought a little
Little. It's a big clock.
It's a big clock. So they bought themselves like a clock, and it has, Canterbury, this is that, just, just to mark where they started at.
Yep. Got her own Canterbury clock. It's
Canterbury
very cool.
clock, just hanging out in Mercyhurst.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Because they started out in the basement, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it in the basement, or is it like... where's the clock hidden?
It's above.
It's above. Yeah, it's right out in the open.
Okay.
We still have to go see it. But
Yeah, we do. We just learned about it yesterday, though. So.
Yeah.
Cast
Like,
field trip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, we should do a cast field trip.
That would
To
be a
the
lot
clock.
of fun. That would be a lot of fun.
It's got to be like a cool clock, right? Not just like a standard classroom circle.
No, it's like a
No,
big
it's like
Victorian.
a full like I think it said it was like 15 feet tall and like it was like a full on like
Oh wait, really?
yeah, it's like a big clock.
15 feet.
I think it said 15. I remember the number 15 on the paper. And I think it associated with the clock.
You remember 15? I remember Victorian. We got it.
We got it.
You got
we
this. You got this. I can see it. I can see it now.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it's kind of like the gist of the story, what we kind of already said,
Yeah.
everything.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's not too much, not too little. It's just enough. It's just enough.
Yeah. Well, we hope to get out there and see it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, please do.
Fridays and Saturday nights and then Sunday matinees. Is that how it?
So it is like that now after tonight's show, but these past couple weekends it's been like Friday, Saturday, just Saturday, Sunday. But these last two weekends for Cast 1 is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
And
cool.
then when Cast 2 opens, I believe it goes back to Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday. It's a weird cycle.
Check the website, people.
Yes.
Yeah.
CanterburyFeast.com.
Yes. CanterburyFeast.com. Can you buy tickets online, or do you have to call?
You can do both. Whatever is easier for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very flexible.
That is awesome. So we're going to take a little break. Yeah? And
Yeah.
then
Sounds good.
We're going to come back and, talk a little bit about our sponsor. And we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on around Erie.
Yeah.
And
That sounds fun.
awesome. So we will be right back. And we're back. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey. So we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on at Werner Books, our sponsors. We love them so much, and their coffee is delicious. I'm drinking it right now, as you can see, with this
Hear the-
lovely logo
Do you
created by
hear
this
the
person.
empty spaces?
Oh my goodness. I love it.
The sounds of Werner Books.
We need a page turn.
So Werner's got a lot going on. By the time this episode comes out, you're not going to know about this one, but the Poetry Exchange, that's like every first Monday of... Or every first Sunday?
It's Sunday.
It's
It's
every
Sunday.
first Sunday of the month. And that is with our good friend Mabel.
People Howard.
Yep, Maybelline. Miss Maybelline. And we love her. We love everything that's going on at Werner. So those are two things that we love combined. You should go check it out. And that goes until it starts at 7 o'clock, which is awesome. And then, let's see, next week, on Monday, so this will be out by then, there's a new book release event, Glass House, with author Paul Jessup. He's a local author. And then next Saturday, October 14th, there's a book signing, the Carolina Nina Cruz, and she's signing The Unwanted Prophet and The Forgotten Lyric. So check those things out. If you like books, get your books signed, and
support local,
Support
local business, support local authors.
yes,
Yes.
do all of those things, and get their coffee
Yes.
because it's great. It's fantastic. And
I was there last Sunday from 10 until 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m.
there's
just
so
working.
much space to
Yeah.
sit, and it's awesome.
Just go and hang out for the day.
Yeah,
I need to go. I haven't gone yet.
there's a fireplace in the front.
It's not
dreamy.
real fire; it's
No,
fake fire, but
it's like- it
it's
gives that
fire
vibe.
nonetheless.
It gives that vibe. It's like wintertime, you're gonna be sitting there, and the snow's gonna be coming down, and you're gonna have a fireplace right there. It's
Yep.
gonna be like, oh, if you could see my hand, this is the snow. Yeah, it's fantastic space. Check it out. So, Molly and Brenna, you guys have this connection, this like unspoken bond in the room. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Single Bookstore, and it's the show Brenna wrote for last year's Drama Shop Originals Festival, the
Uh-huh.
One Act Festival.
Yeah.
So, talk about the connection here.
Well, so I wrote this really emotional story about an emotionally abusive relationship, and like Ryan said, it was for the One Act Festival, and it was a very close to my heart story, and so it meant a lot that the cast was good.
And it was perfect. It was perfect.
And it was way more than I could have asked for. And of course, Molly here played our lead, Jenny Fish, and you were exactly what I wanted. And I snuck in to watch the auditions.
Well, yeah, because I was there auditioning, and she came in and sat next to me. And when you and Raina went up and did your audition, we both looked at each other, and she was like, "That has to be the cast. That has to be it. They're perfect."
And I didn't have any say in this. I was just observing.
Yeah.
But I was keeping my fingers crossed that Anna and Alicia would choose you and Raina, and
Yeah.
they did, and it was iconic.
I loved the show so much, and I didn't know who you were at the time, and then when we found out that you were at the auditions, I was like, she was here? She was at the auditions? What? But I felt the same way. Like when I went up with Raina for those auditions, I was like, we have such a good connection, and this is my first time meeting you, and I was like, I hope it's us. I really do. And it was just, I related to Jenny Fish so much because I am somebody who, I have anxiety. I get worried about every little thing, and I've been in relationships where they haven't necessarily been the best. Maybe not as intense as Jenny, but I just related to her so much, and I felt like I was just playing myself in a way. So it was a great thing.
And I was so shocked to find out that was the first time that you had met Raina. It was
Yeah.
such a chemistry there. It was fantastic.
It was crazy.
What was it like doing an original show versus shows that you're kind of familiar with already? Or
It was crazy, honestly. Like I was a little bit nervous about it because there was nothing to go off of.
Exactly.
You know, like as soon as you get casted in a show, you just like research everything about the show.
Mhm.
But it was really just delving into the script. And what I loved about the rehearsals especially was Anna and Alicia were super like, you know, making sure that we understood the script or like what we interpreted certain things to be so that we could all talk about it. And I loved really like delving into the script that way because it was an emotional piece, it was a funny piece, it was all of the above. It was great. But yeah, it was very different, and I don't know. It wasn't like a lot harder, but it was still different. I don't know how to describe
for
it,
sure.
but different, you know? Yeah.
do either of you have aspirations to write your own play?
I've thought about it, but
I don't know.
I just don't know like what to write about. I have no idea what to write about.
They always say, write what you know.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? Yeah, let's
What
give it
do
a try.
I know?
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
You know nothing.
No, I'm thinking about writing something too. I don't know
Yeah.
though, like because they have, it's like an original festival next year, and I don't know like all the details on it, but
I heard that they're trying to do like all sorts of things. Like,
Yeah,
they're trying
yeah.
to do like
Yeah.
monologues and all that stuff, which is really, really cool too.
and like full shows, which is
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
They're definitely expanding this
Yes.
into something bigger, and they're hoping it grows from here.
Yeah, I really hope it does too, because it was a wonderful thing to be a part of, and just like also being able to see other shows as well, and having like one big cast, but we're not even in the same show. You know, like it was really cool.
Yeah, I'm hearing rumblings that there's going to be some, what do you call it? Not deadlines, but deadlines will be announced soon for the drama or for the
Submissions.
festival and submissions. And they're going to be talking about the theme and some other stuff. So
Yeah, this year there will be a theme for the festival. I know the theme, but I can't say it yet.
Secret
So-
she won't even tell me. man. It's-
I guess we'll just have to find
I
out.
know, right?
It'll,
Wait.
it'll be
we got a
coming
little
soon.
secret holder over here.
I am a loyal person, okay?
It's a good thing to be. It's a very good thing to be.
Secrets don't make friends.
I don't have any
Exactly.
friends. It's fine.
Oh. Do you need your sad sweater?
I,
Sad
Oh,
sweater.
yeah. Bring it back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really looking
Give it
forward
to
to that
you.
this year. Whether I write something or not, like I just want to be involved with it.
Yes,
It's
100%.
going to be really cool.
oh, do you guys have, I mean, after Canterbury Feast, do you have plans for what you're going to audition for next? Or are you going to take a break?
I'm in It's a Wonderful Life at the Playhouse
Okay.
right after
Okay.
that.
Oh,
It's a
Cool.
great
Oh.
cast for that. It's a great cast.
Hopefully it's cross my fingers, before every show, like,
Yeah.
let's do good. Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, I'm going to take a solid break.
Nothing wrong with that, man. That's what I'm doing now.
Because, I have classes and everything here and there, so I have to just take it down.
Yeah, it's stressful. I think I'm probably going to take a break too until Alice by Heart auditions at Drama Shop.
Yeah.
Probably until then, yeah.
Yeah, we all say we're going to take a break, and then somebody comes at us and they're like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" And we're like, "I don't
Yes.
know." And then they twist your arm a little bit, and you're like, "Fine." Next thing you know, you're in a show, and you're like, "Ah."
Yep. And then it happens all over again.
Literally.
And then you're like, after that one, you're like, "I'm going to take a break this time, for real, for real."
Yep.
And then somebody's like, "I need you to do this show. Can you do it?" And you're like, "Okay, I guess."
That's fine.
Let's go. Let's do it. We're in the rehearsals.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I feel like we all need that like mental break, and
for sure.
yeah, like
Yes.
I've been going nonstop since like December.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
God.
Yeah, once Beautiful closed, I was like, break time.
Sleep.
Break time. I haven't done that yet. But it's been a week.
It's just so draining doing shows. Like, it's so much fun, but
Also very draining. Yeah.
very draining.
Yes. Batteries on complete and
Dead.
Dead. That's the word. That's the word. Yeah.
Literally battery dead.
Yeah.
Like the random headaches you get when you're just like anxiety headaches. I'm just like,
yeah.
Doesn't theater sound fun, everybody?
Yeah.
Come audition for shows. It really is, though.
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some great stuff coming up in the winter, and what's the show that's holding auditions at PACA?
Strike 12?
Striking 12 is holding auditions very soon. That is a musical. It's like a New Year's kind of theme.
Yeah.
Anastasia is going to be happening out in Meadville.
I forgot about that show.
You might
Maybe
do
taking a
it.
shorter break.
And that's going to be directed by Sean Clerkin.
Love that man.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't really know what else is coming up.
I have my list. Should we
yeah.
go into-
Hey,
Prepare.
what's on 814?
All right. I've gotten my life a little more together. I'm going to do these in order of when they are happening. So get your schedules ready. Okay. So what's happening already is Young Frankenstein at the Academy Theater, and that is running till October 22nd. And
We are going to see that tonight.
yeah, so we'll be talking about that next week. There's The Cat and the Canary at All Enact, which is running through October 15th. And, of course...
And if you want to know about Cat and the Canary, we had Josh on last week.
Yeah, go
And
back and listen to that
Listen to that episode. It's good.
And then, of course, Canterbury Feast, which we've been talking about.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's us.
Please come.
Yeah. Please come see us.
And so this current cast goes to the 22nd, but then it goes all the way to the 18th of November with cast number 2.
Yep.
So
Yes.
go see it twice. Go see both casts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a good time.
Yeah. And
Different interpretations.
give them all of your money.
Please.
All of it. Every cent.
Give them the house.
I'll
All
take
right.
the dog too.
Okay, so after that, Evil Dead is opening at the MCT at the Meadville Community Theater on October 13th, and that goes to the 22nd.
Yes. And we will have Mitchell King on the show next week talking
cool.
about Evil Dead.
Great.
So
And then also Misery is opening at the Erie Playhouse October 13th. Mitchell can also talk about that because he directed that at the MCT not
he
too long
did.
ago.
Yeah, we could. Okay, cool. 2 birds with one stone.
that
Boom.
down.
Yeah. And then Cathedral Prep has The Little Mermaid, which is October 19th through the 22nd. Classic. Then The Convent opens at Drama Shop November 3rd.
I cannot wait for that.
Me too.
It's going to be great. Through the 19th of November. General McLean is doing Guys and Dolls November 9th through the 12th. And then Mercyhurst is doing Cinderella November 16th through the 19th. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. We also mentioned that auditions for Striking 12 are at PACA, and that is October 8th and October 10th at 6 p.m.
Don't be late.
Yeah.
Even if you don't audition, just go look at the new doors they just put in.
They look so
Yeah, they
good.
do.
I love that building so
Me
much.
too.
Like every floor has something crazy awesome.
Yeah.
And the elevator.
That
The elevator's so scary though.
like that place is definitely like 1,000,000% haunted.
Oh yeah.
Has to be.
1,000,000%.
I would love to do an investigation. I've always wanted to get into ghost hunting.
I want.
I will so be there
Let's
with
go.
you.
Let's go together.
I want to
Y'all
sleep
got
over in the elevator. I want to sleep in the elevator shaft.
I don't know if I could do that.
In
I'd
the
be scared.
shaft?
Y'all got
No,
that.
no, like in the elevator because like just sits there. Head out of the gutter. He's like shaft.
I'm still 12 out there.
I was literally just gonna say that. You're just a 12-year-old boy.
That's it.
It happens, man.
Yeah.
It happens. Shaft. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I want to sleep in there.
But y'all got that. Y'all can sleep in the haunted place.
You don't want to come?
No, I don't like ghosts. What? Y'all got that.
All right.
All right, we'll come
Deal.
without you then. We'll have fun.
Yeah, we'll do a live podcast
Yes, I like that.
4 a.m. in the PACA building with
We
all
talk
the
about
lights
ghost
out.
theater.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ghost theater. We'll perform something for the ghosts.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That's the whole. That's like the story legend behind the Ghost Light is that it was kept on for ghosts to be able to perform in the theater after dark.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that for them.
I think what's the ghost name at the academy?
Ernie.
Ernie.
Yeah, Ernie Hempstead.
Ernie freaks me out, man. Ernie freaks me out. During Rent, Ted Watts was our director, and he likes to kind of go around the theater and just kind of see what's happening from all these angles. He was standing up in the balcony one night, and like in the middle of rehearsal, we hear him go, "Oh shit!" And like he was like, "Sorry guys, it was like Ernie." Like, like he was like, "It's
Oh no.
yeah." Like up in the balcony, like look out.
That's so scary.
Doesn't he have a seat for him up
There's
there?
a seat.
There's a seat.
Isn't there a seat for him in the balcony? I think there is. I could be wrong.
I don't know,
Ernie's
but I have heard some pretty freaky stories from Julia
Ernie's terrifying.
about Ernie.
Yeah.
He has a
did he die?
reserved seat for life,
Yeah, oh yeah.
for eternity.
For eternity.
Just for him. Just
Oh
for
my
him.
goodness.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, what else is he gonna do with his time?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's there. He might as well get up there and perform.
He probably does. I'm sure he does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Playhouse has a ghost too.
They do.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it though.
I don't
It's-
either. But I do not like being up in that light booth.
We need
It's so
to find
scary.
out all the ghost stories from each theater And like for like Halloween episode, we'll talk about that.
That's
Let's
a great
do some
idea.
investigative
We'll
journalism.
investigate the
Gosh,
station.
yeah.
Yeah,
We'll see. There's
you
definitely
know there's something haunted there.
yes,
Oh, it's a old
100%.
building,
I've
yeah.
heard that there's like an attic, but it's like nobody's allowed to go in there, and I think that's probably where the ghost lives. It's
Okay.
probably up there.
There's an attic?
Yeah, there's an attic.
Wait.
That's
Okay.
where they keep all the props and stuff.
Okay,
Regine
yeah, no,
and
we have
Paul
to
were
go to the
talking.
attic.
We have to go
to
up
the attic.
there.
All right,
It's
find
a
out
unit.
about the ghost at the station. I'm gonna ask about the ghost at the Playhouse. We're gonna get more stories about Ernie. The
Yeah.
Oddfellows building definitely has
Oh yeah.
ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay, this is shaping up to be a good episode.
I like it. I like it.
Already planning everything out.
Yeah. This is great. Okay, well, I think that's good, right?
Yeah, I think we've
got
covered
anything
everything. Anything else you guys want to add about the show? I think we covered everything pretty
Yeah.
well.
I think that was everything,
Yeah.
basically.
The second cast has Betsy,
I can't help you with this one.
BJ,
Jessie
Wild,
Thorpe.
Jesse Thorpe.
Oh, Jesse.
Yeah, she plays Marion, so we're
Nice.
counterparts. Love her. She's
Okay.
great.
Yeah. She was in Cabaret with us.
Oh
We love
yeah,
her.
yeah, yeah. She's great. Love her.
Yeah.
But it's been fun. Please come see our show.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
have so much fun.
Yeah, for sure.
It might be a little rude, but it's fine.
It's all part of the show.
It's immersive. It's immersive.
Exactly. All right. Well, awesome. Where can we find you guys on social media, stuff like that? Do you want people to follow you? You'd be like, no, don't follow me. Don't.
No, please follow me.
No, please do.
My Instagram is molly.parks, and you can find me on Facebook, Molly Parks, too.
And my Facebook is AJ Holman. Instagram is Holman_AJ.
Pretty easy.
So yeah,
It's easy.
we're fine. We're easy to find.
Yeah, AJ had hair once. He does not now.
I don't.
Yeah.
My hair was down
Miss
to my
the dreads.
shoulders.
Yeah.
Cut them all off.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
I keep whacking my head everywhere.
I get it.
I think I have cushion. And I'm like, oh,
No
I
longer
don't.
have cushion. Yeah.
No,
Nope.
no.
I'm cold. My head hurts. Ugh.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
Thank you for having
guys.
us.
Yeah,
It's
thank
been
you for
a
having us.
blast.
And you guys are welcome anytime, for sure.
Come back.
So
For sure.
Just
Yeah.
let us know.
we'll do. We'll do. Brenna, would you like to say anything?
I'm good. This has been fun though.
It has. All right. Well, see you later.
All right.
Bye.
Stay safe.